on the screen. Map selecting.
Yeah, first one.
I remember that. Oh, let me go ahead and get the title for the stream changed and get the thing put in there. Hold on. Where's my add marker? Markers added. Title. Okay, folks, this is LB. And if I can type. 5JDX versus CSPS. It's not CSPSP. Yeah. Title's been updated. Markers added. Because remember, there's still that 5-minute delay between there and now, and it can happen right off the bat. It's still waiting for Bacon Lord to get their first map chosen. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Pull up the Discord, make sure we're not missing anything, if anyone's saying anything. Maybe. Oh, Bacon didn't see the message earlier.
Come on, Bacon.
No worries, folks, no worries. All right, we're gonna get, there you go. All right, first match, Tourmaline. First drop, Tourmaline.
Excellent. Glad to see we could get it started.
Right? Brower, yeah, time to make a sandwich. Second map, Rubellite.
Love to see teams taking Rubellite. That's one of my favorites. Third will be Grimm.
Grimm. Canyon and mining.
All right. So at minimum, we will see Torm, Ruby, and Grimm.
All right, and pick the first sides up right off the bat. We have a side swap. All right, easy enough. Well, maybe.
And again, this will be all on NA. These
Hey.
teams, I think, are both
Yes.
NA teams. Oh wait, no, they aren't. But they made an agreement.
Yeah, they did it.
Yeah.
They went with NA. Yep. All right, so we will do a swap back on for the second one. And then on Grimm Plexus. What's it gonna be? Maybe. Guess I can go and get the maps changed over to the right map. Tourmaline. But it's selected. I don't want to do the side swap while they're distracted doing map stuff, so I'll wait till they get done doing the maps before I tell them I'm going to swap sides.
Oh yeah.
But shouldn't be too difficult because Bacon's by himself.
Yeah. Unless he starts inviting people in.
Right. All right. No swap for the third drop. And also, gonna make this change now so that the viewers don't call me out on it. Making the change on my score sheet now for. So that's done.
Oh, we're not going to drop 6 of ABIN versus JGX?
Yeah.
I probably would have been entertaining. It was a really good series, one of the best we've had, maybe the best we've had, and a decent chance that we'll see it again in the future.
Maybe. All right, no swap for the fourth drop if we get there, and the final drop will be a swap. All right,
easy enough.
Okay, so stand by for side swap. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna start tossing. Let's see, bring all them up, toss them into the 2 open lances. Mental being stubborn, didn't want to go. Okay, he's gone. All right, toss bacon down there, and there you go. Side swap complete. All y'all are there. Well, he's already done somebody's already moved the map strat, so there it is.
All right, putting team 1 on the clock. So let's see, CSPS. We have seen them play Tourmaline a few times. They have brought what I would consider pretty standard stuff. So Stalker 5S with ER large, Hunchback 2C, which I don't remember if they've done the ER large or the ER peep and red lasers on that, but one or the other. Gauss, ER large, Direwolf, and then Summoner with ER peeps and probably some kind of red lasers, as well as a Crusader 6T, which I can't remember if they've been one of the teams doing the ER peep plus smalls or the ER large plus smalls, but one or the other. So generally they've done like a more trade heavy deck. And I would expect, if that's what they're going to do, very likely to use Delta 4, maybe Delta 5 Spires, as well as kind of the Pocket and like CSJ Hill, and then move their Wolfpack mechs and like supporting mechs towards Theta to try and deny it, get damage, or even cap it. So that's generally what I would expect from them for this. They've played it, I would say, in a pretty standard way. And 5JDX similarly have played it in kind of a standard control strat sort of way. So they've generally brought a Dire, which I believe was Gauss ER large, an XC, an ER large Stalker, and then a Rival. That's one of the more unusual mechs that they brought with, I think it was 2 ER peeps, and they probably had some MGs, maybe HMGs on there.
Right.
So I don't remember exactly where they've positioned all their mechs, but more than likely, Dire's up in Gulf 6. That's almost always where we see people put a Dire. I don't remember where they've put the Stalker, but typically you'll see like an XE or a Summoner working kind of up in that area, Gulf 5, Fox 5, supported by the Wolfpack. And very often you'll see Wolfpack mechs also going to Theta or trying to deny Theta. And if possible, like if you can get a XE, for example, up on the Spire, that can be a useful position. But with how the spawns were rotated, I feel like often what happens is there's a big fight over near Spire, and very frequently neither team really gets to like fully exploit Spire. Oh, team 1 is locked.
Boom.
All right.
We've seen a lot of Spire use so far in this season. So.
Yeah. Yeah, there have been a lot of fights over Spire because I do think like if a team gets to exploit that, then it's impactful. It's just that it's kind of in between both sides, so it's hard to really get control of it early in a game. You might also see, we've seen like some exploitation of Fox 7. I think CSPS, I believe they've been putting a Hunchback 2C up in like Fox 6 from memory. So we might see some of those positions used as well. And then as we've said before, like Sigma and Gamma are kind of tricky in this format because they're so isolated. Sigma's maybe the easier one to get just because it's closer to where the teams tend to be fighting.
Yeah, basically Sigma and Gamma become ones that you get them if you need to try to get an edge quickly, even if it's brief. But most part, just they get left alone.
Yeah, and sending one mech is very risky, I would say. And that might be part of the reason Sigma is maybe a little more attractive. Like maybe you can more easily send 2 mechs because it's closer to the fight. And depending on the mech, you might be like shooting down down the Fox 4 line, right? If you have enough range. So if there's a fight going on around like the Fox 5, Fox 4 area that could get you a bit of a flank, but that also leaves you kind of isolated and vulnerable if anybody's in like Gulf 4 from the other team.
Right.
So it's probably safer for Team 1 to grab Sigma, but like Gamma is just so far out of the way. We have seen teams take it. It's just, maybe you have a pure cap bot going there, in which case you might even be cheeky and try to take the other team's home cap, like FC or Kappa, but they're just not going to be very involved in the fight usually if that's the case.
Right. Bacon Lord asking for time.
Yep. A timer in the lobby would be cool too. I don't expect we'll ever get that, but that would be a neat. Just make it accessible to everybody.
Well, accessible to the spectators.
Yeah, but like I guess I meant visible.
Yeah.
But I would take a swap sides button over that for sure.
Right. I mean, even if we had something on the overlay, I mean, it's still it would work for what I can see in OBS, but then of course seeing it on the stream is display. I just have to remember not to look at that because that would really mess with my head, because that's of course 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the past.
All right, they're both locked, by the way.
Yep, didn't even see the lock call because I was much further chat with it. All right, here we go, folks. Bam. First drop. Let's do it. Back to lobby view very, very briefly. Just to make sure that my logos, everything looks right. I do see everything's proper up there. Yay. All right, waiting for everybody to connect in. Like, oh, Kieran's good. Near's good. All right. Botch some names up. I know it. Because that's what we do, folks. All right.
I mean, we try and get them right, but...
All right. Well, here, this one's easy enough. The Chump. Love it. Chump is going to be piloting... Oh, greetings from Kenny Network. I like the postcard. He's in the mist links with heavy machine guns and ER micro lasers. We've got Dio in the Orion with large pulse lasers. Nier in the Roughneck Bolt with quad AC5. Yondu in the Warhammer Black Widow with AC5s and light PPC. Nate in the Mauler MX90 with AC2s and AC5s. We have Lamental in the Arctic Cheetah with heavy machine guns and small pulse lasers. Neander in the Marauder 2C with ER larges. And then last but not least, Deathly in the Viper C with heavy machine guns and heavy small lasers.
All right, from the other side, we've got Polly in the 8 SPL Firestarter, Kieran in the Hellfire B with 5 SPLs, 3 Streak 6s, so first lock-ons, I think, that I've noticed in the finals.
Yep.
Black Lantern from Gogil with 6 SPLs, 5 ER Micros, Django in that 10 HMG, 3 ER Micro Viper, Will in a Mad 2C with 6 ER Meads, an LPL, and a Heavy Large, Monk in a Warhawk C with 5 LPLs, Ghosty in a Crusader 6T with 12 smalls, 2 ER Peeps, Bacon in the Rival with a UAC 2, two UAC 5s, and 2 Flamers. So that's a new one for this finals. And that should be everybody. And they are, 5 JDX are basically setting up on this, I think it's Fox 5 Ridge.
Yeah, they're taking a little bit of time. Kind of where you see quick play happen.
Yep. And moving up now across that space, it's a little bit open. And they're just kind of exposed to CSPS, but so far doing all right health-wise. They got some good damage down on Yondu. He's down to 67%. Lost an arm. Now they're coming around the CSJ Hill side. Django maybe overextended there a little bit. Lost an arm. Kieran is diving into the hole, running up towards Epsi, but with those streaks, he's not going to be that useful against Dio or Nyan, so he's going to have to hope to jump to Chump right now. Doesn't seem like he got the shot off. He's trying to back off, getting stuck on teammates.
Nope, yeah.
Gogil's going in oh, Gogil's in trouble.
Right leg.
Gogil's, yeah, gonna go down, I think.
The right leg's down.
Other leg is open.
Yeah.
Nate goes down.
You see that one? Okay, Gogil
goes down.
Kieran is legged, and both legs gone.
Yandu goes down. Tio goes down. Wow, what a mess.
Wow.
Nier is almost dead. Nier goes down. So maybe slight advantage to 5JDX, but the CSPS mechs are generally healthy aside from Lamental, who goes down.
Ollie's down to
Polycat trying to run away from DeChump and Deathly. Just trying to live as long as possible.
Yep, yeah, those legs are both open. Gotta make that run. Oh, Deathly's getting taken out.
Deathly goes down. So this should go for 5JDX, I think. Although Nyan is still up in the back, but gonna get jumped by Django. DeChump goes down to Monk. So just Nyan. Nyan gets CT'd. Wow.
The focus.
Yeah, it's not common that you see a Mad 2C go down straight to CT damage.
Yeah.
So that'll be a first win for 5JDX. What, 8-3?
That is correct. We get that match stat here.
All right, and yeah, the damage tells the story. Slightly higher damage overall, it looks like, from 5JDX. You know, Gogil, you can see, definitely went down really early, only 88 damage. But on the plus side for them, 3 kills and 605 from Monk, 533 and 3 kills from Ghosty, 517 and a kill from Will, kill from Polly, and then for CSPS, 521 from Yandu, 518 for Nyan, 421 from Nate. So despite going down early, Nate put down a decent amount of damage. Lamental got 2 kills, and DeChump got 1.
We're about to do a side swap. We are switching over to Rubellite for the next drop. And all right, 2 teams, tags. Okay, so let's see if I can do this without messing it up too bad.
Love the confidence, Star. You got this.
Okay. Let's see. Let's put you there.
We can ask them if the teams are good before I put one on the clock, so no worries there.
Yeah. Let's see. Wait. Oh, crap. Nope. Now I know I screwed it up. Oh. All right. Ghosty. Wait. What? Why did Ghosty not so switch? Ghosty. Go. Okay. Polycat, go.
This is a great advertisement for a team swap button, though.
Okay, no, now I know I've totally screwed this thing up. Hold on.
So Yandu and Nier need to go to Team 2.
Yep.
And Django and Will go to Team 1, I believe.
Django, Will.
And let's just check with them.
Whew.
I'm like 99% sure that's right. Oh, yeah. Nate needs to go down to Team 2.
Oh, Nate goes Team 2?
Yeah, he's their team leader. I forgot about him. All right. I'm just going to look at this again, but should be good. I don't want to start the clock unless they confirm, you know?
Yeah.
Unless they don't respond, and then I'll just start the clock, and yeah.
Again, swap sides button, please.
Yeah. All right, nobody responded, so we're just going to put them on the clock, and if they decide that there's an issue, I'll take a look at their rosters real quick just to make sure.
Yeah, I think that's another thing I could have up on here that would probably help. Many things I got going on with the screens here. Let's see.
I mean, it'd be easy to, get them mixed up. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks good.
Well, especially since, you know, there's JGX on both sides.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nate.
All right, so we're going to Ruby.
Yes, let me pull up the map strat here.
Now I know on, I mean, in general, I would say CSPS plays pretty aggressively. That last drop, notwithstanding, because they were playing more of a traditional trade deck. But on Ruby, we have seen them have a very aggressive wolf pack before from memory, and I think they brought a bunch of like LPLs, Laser Vomit, Sun Spider D, which is 4 UAC 2s. So I'm curious if we'll see them do that again. They're team 2 on this one, so if they were to do that, you'll probably like go through Sigma and then low ground movement here might be the way to go. And you probably would want to try and contest Theta. The one issue from Theta from this side is that it's well, actually, it's better from this side. Never mind, because of the side the ridge is on. And you can also kind of like take some shots at Theta from areas around it if you just want to get early damage on the other team. So we might see them do that again. I think they have done like more of a traditional trade drop on this. It's a little bit, you just have to position a little bit differently because you don't have a big shelf. So like maybe you can stick one mech in Echo 7, but more often you see more mechs in like Fox 7 and then maybe like Pop Tarts in Fox 6, which now I've just driven or written arrows everywhere.
Yeah.
So good luck, spectators.
Today's forecast winds.
Yep.
Coming
Arrows
in
everywhere.
from the east.
From the other side, we've seen somewhat more traditional like trade decks, I think, from 5JDX. They like to bring the XE, Stalker 5S, Direwolf, one of the many flavors of Crusader 6T that's good, and then a Wolf Pack. So good chance that we'll see a trader or two up in the Echo 4 area, maybe the XE or some other Pop-Tart.
Locked in.
They're locked. Excellent. Anyway, Pop-Tart somewhere on the upper level. And again, you generally want to send your wolf pack to contest Theta or get damage on the other team's wolf pack. With that spider, if they bring that or something like it, they might go to like grab Kappa early, or it can also be useful to use that as your mech on Theta, because if you have something with a Cap Excel or just something really fast and survivable, then that can have a better time grabbing Theta than some of the larger or slower lights.
Right. And right away, we are seeing the Bravo Charlie stack for Team 1 and Team 2 as well.
Yep. So I think that's pretty standard. And as we saw in the ABIN JGX match, it wouldn't be that surprising if somebody sent a Cap bot from Bravo to grab Kappa or from Charlie to grab Kappa. And they're both locked. So here we go.
Yep. We're dropping.
Flying through.
Alrighty. Loading. Boom. All right, we're in. And let's see. Waiting for Near and then Yandu to connect, and they're connected. That was quick. I love it. Theo says this one's for Lamental's mom. She's got it going on. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what Ghosty's running. Wow. All right, Ghosty's in the Crusader 6T with small lasers and ERPPCs, Windscape and the Viper F with heavy machine guns and ER micros, Bacon Lord and the Vapor Eagle Arrival with UAC 2s, UAC 5s, and a couple flamers, Monk and the Warhawk with large pulse lasers, Kirin Yagami and the Hellfire with small pulse lasers and Streak SRM 6s, Django in the Shadow Cat with heavy machine guns, small pulse lasers, Will in the Mad Cat Mark II with AC5s, large pulse lasers, and Polycat in the Firestarter 9A with small pulse lasers.
All right, for CSPS, we've got Deathly in a Firestarter 9A with 8 smalls, Lamental in a Mist Lynx with 8 HMGs, 4 ER micros, DeChump in a Viper with 8 HMGs, 5 heavy smalls, Nate, as he almost always is, in a Crusader 6T, 7 smalls, 2 larges, 5 ER mediums, Nyan in a Mad 2C with 6 ER mediums, 2 LPLs, Near in a Timberwolf with 4 ER Meads, 1 ER Large, 2 Heavy Larges, Yondu in a Warhawk C with 5 LPLs, and then Dio in a Sunspider D with 4 UAC 2s. So looking like similar to what they played the last time we saw them on this map, an aggressive kind of laser vomit mid-range push kind of thing. So far, they're seem to be content to trade. They aren't really pushing up hard.
Yeah,
they're grouped up on that right side. CSPS is.
I got home cap. That's all they're worried about was just getting the initial. Oh, that strike went straight through. Neander just taking a little bit of CT damage. Nothing crucial yet.
Yep, and it looks like CSPS is finding a way to work up around on the south side, jumping Ghosty a little bit.
Yep.
And Django.
Oh, Django pushing in the
Lamental kind of overly exposed there. Takes quite a bit of damage. Loses an arm. And now 5JDX are kind of pushing in with their lighter mechs. Django's pretty shot up, though. Oh, Kieran letting those streaks work now.
Jeez.
Oh, Django, I think, just got cut in half. Yep, Django's cut in half.
Yep.
But he's getting a nice angle on Deathly.
Deathly's
Deathly's going to go down any second now. But just got out of vision from Django. Windscape jumps in, gets a kill, and then jumps back out.
Not sure about Django there. Django's not looking good. Django's about to get...
Oh, he's pushing Yondu now from the looks of it.
Oh, Windscape goes down.
I don't think this is a great push from him, but okay. Nate goes down to Kieran.
I don't even see that happening.
Nyan is pretty shot up, but I mean, shooting streaks at a Mad 2C, not the most efficient, I'll say. Nyan goes down. Kieran just diving in. Near gets taken down by Polly. Polly's coming in to back up Kieran now against DeChump and Lamental.
DeChump lost an arm, lost a leg, and lost his second leg. Lamental leg now, and any second, the other one's gone. All right, Dio, where are you at?
He's just pushing, getting shot in the back by Monk. Takes out Bacon, though. Polly gets Dio. And that's all she wrote. 8-3 in favor of 5JDX. Very good performances from them so far.
Ollie's still sitting at 85% in that Firestarter.
Yeah, especially for such a short range mech. That's not bad at all. And Polly got 3 kills. So it was very active.
All right, let me get the match for stats for this one for you folks. There you go.
All right, for 5JDX, 708 from Ghosty in that Crusader and a kill. Let's see, 590 and 2 kills from Kieran, 541 and a kill from Monk, 3 kills from Polly, 1 kill from Windscape. Generally healthy damage across the board. For CSPS, looks like a couple mechs went down fast, Lamental and Deathly. Not a lot of damage from the two of them. Pretty healthy damage otherwise. 494 from Dio and 2 kills. 485 from Yondu. 444 from Near. And a kill for Near as well.
All right, we're moving on to Grimm Plexus. No more side swaps. So there's that.
Yeah, so we're going to Grimm.
Yes, let me pull up that map strap. Yeah, map strap. There you go. So many windows in between.
I know, right?
All right. All right. That's Ruby. Out there.
All right, so to Grimm, I think we've seen something very similar from CSPS. I remember them bringing a lot of LPL mechs to this map, and I think they kind of set some of them up on like Hamburger Hill and then the Fox 7 Crest, and I think eventually they rounded the Epsi side corner there. I think that was against a Brawl Rush team, so it might not play out quite like that for them this time because I don't necessarily expect 5JDX to bring a push strat. So they might have to close somehow, but might not look quite like that. I think generally they have sent a mech Sigma to Epsi. I think usually that has been Lamental's job. I think we've seen him in the Commando doing that. Although he did also do the like Kappa side thing, and we did, at least I think if I'm remembering correctly from chat earlier, I think he did get caught out there once.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's learned from that, and if they're going to send him there, he's not going to get caught like that again. He's just going to bail if the other team is anywhere near it and just say, Kappa's not ours today, at least not for quite a while.
Right.
From the other side, I would probably expect more like a standard trading strat, although we have not seen 5JDX play this map. This was the first one where they had those DC issues in the
Yeah.
ABIN match, but good chance they'll set some stuff up in Gas Station, Gulf 7, send somebody to Gamma and then on to Epsi, and maybe, see if Kappa is going to be free. If maybe CSPS is now unwilling to send anybody to Kappa because they had that one bad experience, so they're, going to give that to 5JDX right from the start. I don't know. And again, if there is going to be a push from like the south side, we've seen, oh, that's not quite the right path. We've seen teams do this like Epsi. Oh my God, I can't draw the right one. We've seen teams do this Epsi side push, which is like more around here. So we'll see if that happens. I don't really anticipate that from 5JDX, but you never know. And I always like to be surprised by teams.
No, very much so. All right, team one is green, waiting for the lock call. And they're locked.
All right,
Good.
they are locked.
And we do see 2 Lances of Alpha Bravo, or a Lance and, Alpha Lance, Bravo Lance, and 1 in Charlie. So maybe.
Yeah, from team 1, Django would be the Kappa side mech. So he would be, if anybody's going to go try and take that cap, it'd be Django. Could also be looking to trade from somewhere on the left side. We haven't really seen a whole lot of that. And then CSPS is Bravo Charlie. So if they are sending anybody to Kappa, they haven't tipped their hand at that yet.
Right.
And with how many mechs 5JDX have an alpha, there's a decent chance that they're sending a larger group Gamma Epsi, kind of that side, especially, well, it's a mix. So Polly usually is a light player. Ghosty, I think, plays a variety, has played bigs. Will and Monk, I think, have been in bigs so far, at least tonight. So if they are going to play bigs over there, maybe they're trying to set them up like Gulf 9, Fox 9 to really lock Epsi down. But my one concern, if they were doing that, would be that the other team might get close before big traders get to that spot.
Right. I just saw them move the mental down to Charlie Lands.
Yeah, that would make sense if they want Lamental to run Sigma. Epsi.
Yeah. Lamental may have said, nope, I'm not doing Kappa.
I mean, after that experience, I can't blame him.
They're locked in.
It would be rough.
All right, folks, here we go.
I think most people who have played comp have had a drop like that somewhere where they just really mess up or they just get caught out. Sometimes it's not even a mistake. It's that somebody just did something you didn't expect.
Right.
So this could be our last drop of the night. If 5JDX take it, if CSPS take this drop, then we'll be going to drop 4 and 2 Canyon after this.
Correct.
And as a reminder, folks, the team that loses this set, they are out. They are the fourth place team. And the team that wins, they are going to the losers bracket final, and they will be playing ABIN.
Alrighty, here we go. I'm in Polycat's mech. Polycat is running the Incubus with medium pulse lasers and heavy machine guns. Hiragami in the Hellfire with the heavy large lasers and ER medium lasers. Will in the Marauder 2C with ER medium lasers and large pulse lasers. Monk in the Mad Cat 2 Death Strike with ER medium lasers, ER large lasers, and a couple of Gauss rifles. Django in the Viper F, heavy machine guns and ER micro lasers. Weapon Master X in the Black Lantern, Belinarius with the small pulse lasers, ER micros. Bacon Lord in the Vapor Eagle Rival with UAC-2s, UAC-5, and Flamers. And Ghosty in the Crusader 6T with small lasers and ER PPCs.
All right, for CSPS, we've got DeChump in a Jenner 2C2 for heavy mediums, Deathly in that 8 small laser, Firestarter 9A, Lamental in a Viper with 8 HMGs, 5 heavy smalls, Near in a Hellfire 2 with 4 ER Meads, 2 heavy larges, Dio in a Skull with 4 LPLs, Nyan in a Mad 2C with 5 ER Meads, 2 LPLs, 2 heavy larges, big alpha on that mech, Yandu in the 4 ER Peep, Warhawk, Prime, and then Nate in a 6T, and this time he brought 8 smalls and 6 MPLs. The many flavors of 6T.
There you go. All right, so the Webmaster strafing back and forth, getting that cap on Theta. They did take a couple shots at him trying to stop it, but then left him there.
5JDX, very aggressive positioning at the moment. Really taking kind of that Theta side of that high ground. Ghosty very close to CSPS. Dropping a strike. That could be a big strike that Ghosty just dropped, but it looks like they cleared out.
Yeah, they got it up quick.
Kieran taking a decent amount of damage so far, but it's pretty spread, so he's in all right shape. Caps are basically even. Big strike could be coming in on 5JDX.
Ooh.
Yep. Gets RNG might have saved Monk and Will there. I didn't really see damage tick.
Yeah, nothing additional they already had.
Yeah. Polycat might be getting jumped here by Deathly and Lamental on the right side, but it looks like they're backing off. Django's actually jumping Deathly. And yeah, it's just kind of turned into a bunch of little fights right now.
Yeah, Webmaster down to 52%, but still has all of his mech.
Ghosty really shot up as well, 44%.
Yeah.
Clinging to that cover.
Oh!
Eats the strike, almost halved. Almost legged.
Will down to 42.
Nate goes down to Polly. Deathly goes down to Polly. Wow. Well done, Polly. The Chump gets Will. Yandu gets Weapon Master. Nyan's going to go down in a second to Django. Lamental should be the next to go. Yep, Bacon gets Lamental. Yandu now kind of stuck up front against these players. Going to get pushed by 5JDX. Polly coming in for the kill.
Yep.
Yandu gets dropped by Monk. So it's looking really good for 5JDX. Nate already dropping the GGs in the chat. Dio goes down. The Chump will be next.
Polly chasing.
Killed by Polly.
Polly going for the
Near
chase.
the last one. I feel like there was a lot of team damage coming in there from 5JDX.
Maybe. Well, we'll have to look at the numbers.
And Near goes down. So that's it. An 8-2 this time in favor of 5JDX. So they will go on to face ABIN next weekend.
Okay, second to pull the numbers up here.
Yeah, healthy damage for the 5JDX players. A lot of 500s, 552 and 3 kills from Polly, 549 and 2 kills from Monk, 529 and 2 from Bacon, 508 from Kieran. CSPS, also reasonably good damage. Yandu, 627 and a kill. A couple players at 450. So Nate 452, Nyan 441, 541 from Near, Kill from DeChump, but just not quite the same focus. Maybe a little bit less damage overall from CSPS in this one.
Yeah, as far as the 5JDX team damage side, Polycat with 14, Bacon Lord 18, Monk with 23, and Kieran Yagami with 43.
I bet a decent amount of that was on that last kill.
Yeah.
I saw some lasers.
They have the mine mode happening there.
Yep.
Alrighty. I'm going to switch back over to the brackets here, folks. So, lady saying, we haven't even watched it yet. No. Alrighty. So, yeah, that's that. That will put 5JDX in the losers bracket final up against, wait. Oh, it's supposed to be updated. He said updated. There it is. Now it's updated. So, yeah, so 5JDX move up, play Avon on the 19th, and then the winner of that one will go up against JGX on the 3rd of December in the grand final.
Yeah, should be great. If we've seen anything like the later we get into this tournament, the closer the matches have gotten, the higher the level of competition has gotten. So I'm really excited, hopefully, for some more sets that go to 5. This one, a little bit of an outlier in that it didn't, but, it happens.
Right. Alrighty, folks. Well, I want to say thank you for everybody coming out today and enjoying the matches. And, I will see you next.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you all for watching.
All right, have a wonderful weekend, folks. And Briar, thank you once again.
Yeah, thanks, Star.